Getting a little bit of a break in the rain right now, but boy, it was really coming down pretty steady this morning. This is some rain, so it really was kind of running down the street. It felt like it just kind of, the bottom just dropped out a little bit. I heard it maybe a little bit of a roar around like 8, 9-ish. I can't remember exactly what time. And then I looked out and I was like, well, there it is. Looks like the water was running down the street in our parking lot here.
A welcome sight, because we need the rain.
Yeah.
We don't want power outages, and it came at a bad time as I was dropping my kids off at school.
I was hoping, we were talking about that this morning, hoping that most of the kids that had to get to the bus stop, that they would get picked up before.
It was a very close call, at least for me. Had to text the principal and said, you might want to open these doors a little early.
Well, definitely a good call then for that. But hey, how long we have this kind of pattern sticking around for us?
We're going to be unsettled. We had a beautiful weekend for late July standards, and here we open up August, and it's going to be a sweaty mess for us, I think, going forward. This is a time lapse from Sharpsville, and you'll see the downpour that blasted through. And man, these things were moving fast east at about 50 to nearly 60 miles per hour and had pockets of severe wind gust. We saw this happening over in Illinois, and we try to give you a heads up. Watch these storms coming in. Unfortunately, we still have thousands without power at this hour. And not that it's ever a great time to be without power, but when the muggy meter's climbing, certainly not. Still at 7,500 in Marion County, and we've got another 5,000 to 6,000 outside of Marion County that are without power at this hour because of that storm complex. And you can see just how quickly it moved through the state. Now, in its wake, if you haven't been outside recently, it actually feels okay. 71, dew points are in the mid-60s, and those will be climbing. Clouds should thin out, but it is going to take a long time before we see anything of substance from thunderstorms developing. Exactly when and where is still up for debate. I suspect when the new Storm Prediction Center map comes out, this risk map may get pushed a little farther to the south. I'm thinking south of 70, maybe a little closer to the Ohio River, might have a better chance of seeing severe weather. With that said, you need to be weather aware from Indy down toward the Ohio River, because anything that does develop by the time we get toward 5, 6 p.m., there's going to be enough energy in the atmosphere that any storm could become severe. All modes of severe weather in play, and that includes rotating thunderstorms, by the way. We're going to become more humid. We're going to keep that storm chance late in the day, and we want to stress late. I don't think we have really anything to worry about in terms of kids getting off the bus today. And still several hours early evening, but there's about a 40–50% chance of seeing some redevelopment here. Now, as we get into tomorrow, if tomorrow is your state fair day, or kids getting back to school tomorrow as well, we'll be watching a few thunderstorms very early in the morning. Those should weaken, and then we'll turn up the temperatures, pushing about 90 for a daytime high tomorrow, and the heat index mid-upper 90s on Tuesday. The heat index between 100 and 105 on Wednesday. Thursday looks like the next best shot of widespread rain and storms, and then just hot and humid as we go into the weekend. We'll see you again coming up at 12:30.